I'm the brown bear.
Woo!
I'm going to show you what it takes to get out alive in one of the most dangerous places on Earth. I'm going to make it through a series of challenges in the sort of places you wouldn't last a day without the right survival skills. All I have with me is a knife, a water bottle and my rucksack. My camera crew will follow my journey. Today, I'm exploring the pristine wilderness of Queensland in Australia. This region contains a variety of environments, and each year, over 2 people need rescuing. But first, getting off a mountain and into the undergrowth.
I'm faced with my first problem, the undergrowth. This area is filled with grassland, scrubland, mountainous regions, and the coast has every challenge possible. But right now, it's time to navigate.
Always keep your eyes peeled for a potential meal. However, unless your situation is critical, you must abide by local law.
This is an eastern water dragon. Now, although the meat on its tail and back will be a perfect feed, local law prohibits any killing of this animal. Just let this little bloke go. Thank God! A river. Thought I'd never find one of these. That's good. Following this downstream should take me straight down to the ocean. And you know, rivers are always a good morale booster. Not only can you clean yourself up, but it's the perfect place to fill your canteen. This one especially, you know, because of recent rainfall, it's pretty much clear. Not only because it looks it, but also the sediments are being taken away by all of these nearby plants. So, it's good to drink.
After finding an essential like water, it's good to plan ahead. Building a shelter is needed if you're lost overnight.
It's here. Got plenty of cover. Nature's already provided me with the essentials I need to start my base camp. Got plenty of undergrowth here I can use. Already got the branches intertwining. Just need a little bit of cover on top of that. We should be good for the night.
Palm fronds like these provide enough protection from light rainfall that is predicted in these areas.
It's a good shelter, covering from most of the rain. However, there's another problem that faces a lot of people out here. That's mosquitoes. However, there's a few natural remedies around that you can find. Found earlier, just down there. I picked up a little bit of garlic. If you crush up some of this, rub it on your skin, they hate it. What have we got here? That small bug, not sure exactly what, but good protein. Oh, tastes like 3-week-old cheese and pus, but worse. This is bush ginger. This is really good. Gives you a little bit of minerals, a little bit of protein. It's always good when it's on the go. Pretty much like a few of them. Always good. The idea with this kind of ginger is just to peel off the skin. You need to be extremely careful. You'll find that this red inside, that's good to eat. A little bit sour, but definitely a good boost. This here is a good stick for spear fishing, especially in small little water reserves like this. These little pools tend to build up small fish, but that's still a good meal. This here, what I've done is split it down the middle, so when I go to spear the fish, it gives me twice as much chances of hitting it. Oh, it's the little things that really help in survival.
The aim of spearfishing in ponds is patience. Don't get your hopes up if you don't catch anything. There's always another way.
Now, this is unexpected of the Australian terrain, but this is essentially quicksand. Have to be careful of the air bubbles that trap you under here, because the more you try to swim, the deeper you get. The idea is to lie back and let the surface pull yourself up. Now the stink is just awful. Man alive. The idea of just pulling your own body all the way out to safety. Oh my God. You'll find the biggest thing you want to keep dry in this type of wet environment are your socks. Because out here, if your feet go, your chances of survival are almost nil. It's about 11:50 at night, and by golly, it's certainly really dawning on me just how treacherous this environment is. I think, yes, I'm definitely starting to feel very lonely out here. Heard a story once of a French tourist, and he was out mountaineering up in these parts, and it took him 3 days to get rescued after he got lost. Very terrible, but he was very, very lucky, and I think it's time for me to get some sleep.
After filling my canteen, I get ready for my easterly trek.
I want to be heading east towards the coast, which is that way. However, it does appear that the undergrowth is quite immense, so climbing a small tree like this should give me a clear line through. Alright, just a few miles that way, you can see the beach. Mud, also a good way to keep sodding insects off you. No more. Oh, no. Do it on the ground, mate. Get up, we've got hours of sunlight left. Oh, gosh, you lazy bugger.
I found that my camera woman, pound for pound, had more protein than beef. However, I wanted this show to be fully filmed, so I spared her. As I head east, I stumble upon the beach. The nearby shipping lane shows signs of nearby civilization. It's the best morale booster I've seen yet. And more good news, I find myself some food.
This is a land clam. The hardened exterior shows a great meal on the interior. This not only has a lot of protein, but a lot of carbohydrates, fats. It's a great survival meal. You don't want to find one of these in the wild, you're knackered.
And out of the corner of my eye, I spot a crab.
Crabs are elusive little buggers. These rocks are a bit slippery. Watch your step, mate.
The best way to avoid rips and dangerous currents is not to go in the water. And finally, after 2 days in the wilderness, a sign of life.
I was right. There's a fence and a building. You know what that means? Civilization and a way out of here. I will have to admit, I've loved my time in this hinterland and the beach, but I think really it's time to go home.